like, but I'm taking it and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, this bitch play too much. And it's giving it's giving this some other shit. You making this girl mad on purpose. And I think so. You doing what people used to do to you, make you mad on purpose. They thought that shit was hot. And they do that to Rose all the time. We know that.
I think
I'm not. I'm never trying to make her mad on purpose. I think that a perfect storm just kind of happened and erupted in her life, and she, unfortunately, the casualty of that kind of war.
Let
me talk to associate. Let me talk to the associate minister HB. Isn't that the perfect storm for great sex, though?
She mad because I said Rose set me up.
Take it back.
She's mad about that comment.
I think
what's that gonna do for her? She just gonna keep fucking repeating it. This is the thing. This is why apologies can't. This is why apologies can't happen. Listen.
Don't be jumping over what I said.
Oh, hold on, real quick, cool. I just want to say, like, it's never really. It's always going to come back up. But that's my opinion. But that's my opinion. But that's my opinion, though. She thinks that part's not that comment is not a game. She thinks I'm joking about that, and I'm sitting here like looking at some components of things, historical shit, and I'm looking at current shit, and I'm like, I feel like, because I use the I feel words, HB's teaching me how to use my I feel words. That's how I fucking feel. How you gonna get mad at me about something I fucking feel? I don't understand.
Do you still feel that way? I'm finna cuss you out.
Please do, HB, because she get on my nerves too.
She get on my nerves too. Do you still feel that way, AP?
I mean,
not a lot has changed. Setting you up. She didn't know what you call it was coming in there.
I'm not even saying about that. No, that's not the way I'm saying set up, right? Okay. I'm not saying set up in that way.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I think that things have been building. I think there's been influences. I think there has been ideas and narratives that have been built upon. I think Rose has been in the midst of that. I don't even think, I know she's been in the midst of that because I've seen her. And I just think that building up to this point, I have no choice but to think that.
All seriousness, but
what's up?
Isn't it valid that she can feel what she feels and you can feel what you feel?
Sure.
Because we're individual people.
Who's telling Rose she can't feel the way that she feels?
No, I'm not saying
I'm not over there telling her she can't feel how she want to feel.
Can she come up here and y'all can talk so you could tell her? Because she asked you recently. She see you too. You can stop doing that.
No,
I'm not
doing nothing.
Rose, come on.
Hey, this is the tick. This is not the tick. Oh no, these shorts are the TikTok shop though. I was about to. This is from.
You
Shein.
ain't got up to Rose came in the comments. Rose, come
and this. No, I did. I got up earlier today, but it was not that this many people in there. Now that you get the people in, so these are the shorts or whatever, right? I got them in a couple of colors. Okay, I got them in a couple of colors. But anyways, I got them in a couple of colors, and yeah. So
yes, you did.
Yo, at the end of the day, I will laugh through it. I will get my laugh on. Okay, I'll scream later, but I will get my laugh on. So anyway,
look what Rose said. That's my baby.
Is it?
I just go through some things in public.
This is
and here's the other thing. I think there's times, and I don't even say like this is why I try to explain the setup thing. I don't think that Rose realizes when she's being utilized for other purposes.
Yeah.
That's what upsets me there. Well, right? I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like
they say turn around, let us
that, right? So I see all of that, and for me, I just gotta protect myself and just leave up out of there.
No, I feel that. I follow what you're saying when you say that too. You know that.
Like, yeah, you just like, come on, you being utilized for other purposes, and it's like people can't you know what I'm saying?
You
like,
why you couldn't say that to her? See what I told you about communication?
Communicate the way her energy was. First of all, it started off with
both had the same
listening to her and did y'all hear Rose and Motaz live about me?
Y'all have the same damn energy.
Stop.
Y'all both be yelling, and I'm like,
can y'all mute so I
damn.
can talk to my girlfriend? Thank you.
No, don't do that. See, now you trying to she's
Not too much on Rose.
Y'all
And Rose,
mute so I can talk to my
I just
Cool
want to say,
ass.
Rose, I just
Did you
want
want
to
to
say
say
to
anything,
Rose.
cool
Thank you.
Muka.
AP.
Wait, I just had to say something to Rose.
Muka.
Rose, I just want to tell you that you my Megan Thee Stallion.
Thank you. Welcome to A Moment with AP, Rose. Go ahead.
I only get a moment.
Just like everybody else.
What if I want more than a moment?
Yeah. Welcome to A Moment with AP, Rose. How can I help you?
What if I want more than a moment? Roll them shorts down. You showing everybody my print. I don't like that. Roll them shorts down.
All right. I'm going to drop you in 5, 4, 3 until
Why
you
you
start
asking?
talking. Some
Okay, I'm
talk.
talking. I'm talking to you. Roll them shorts down though. I don't like that.
You're not.
Sit back down.
Rose, please.
Sit back down so we could talk.
Rose, you got a whole audience and production. I'm sure they are. Please get to your point, because we're not doing this. I'm about to drop you.
Hey, why you ain't taking it like you was yesterday?
I'm taking it, honey. I'm taking it. Damn, I'm beat the fuck up.
Okay, stop
I am
trying to
taking it, baby.
Take it. Okay, let's go.
Come on, Rose. Shit.
I like when you follow instructions. Why you gotta be so hard headed?
Rose, please.
Why you gotta be so hard headed?
Thank y'all. Thank you for the gifts. Gift my panla.
Why your mom's muting me?
I don't know. They should be muting cool ass. Don't mute, Rose. They not muting her. They not muting you. You lying. Come on, Rose.
Yes, they are. I'm not. What reason I have to lie?
Oh,
I'm muted. So, is that Roland that's muting me? Who muted me?
I don't know. Roland's not even up there. Stop, Dre. If that's you, don't mute her.
So, why you couldn't just have that conversation with me, AP? Why you couldn't say that? Because respectfully, the energy that you had, I was matching your energy. Was I wrong for matching your energy? Yeah, I shouldn't have went up there with you.
You didn't.
However,
What?
your energy was already escalated. I was trying.
You didn't. Motaz Live. Can you talk to me about Motaz Live and be honest about it?
So in Motaz Live, I was upset at why you had brought that to her. But I never once disrespected you, like your character, who you are. I was frustrated. And I was like, why are they now bringing this to me? Why is this now a conversation? I didn't even remember what the hell was even said about Land because it happened so fast. But you were already in Land's live. When you
listening, me and her were listening to you together.
Right. So when you heard my tone, you thought that I was going in on you. I wasn't. You heard my tone. I remember you saying, why is she going off? Why is she going off? It's not even like that. It sounds like a misunderstanding. When I heard you say, it sounds like a misunderstanding, I said, let me calm down then. Let me just listen. That's what I said in Motaz Live. At that point, you were telling her to stop the clip so that you could vent about how you felt. So you didn't hear me say, let me calm down so I can understand what's happening right now, because I don't get it. Multiple people said... I'm
gonna give you that. I'm telling you.
I know what happened, but at the same time, it's a whole lot of emotions that was high. So we're not hearing each other. Right. I know what happened.
Okay.
So because you kept telling them to stop the clip, you weren't hearing me say, let me calm down. Let me hear what's going on, because I don't understand. And me and AP don't have no issue. So what are y'all saying to me? Because people was coming and bringing bones. I said, let me go listen. I didn't just assume. So when I'm listening, I hear Land keep saying, you didn't give me context. So I jumped on that. I'm like, why she didn't give her context? What's going on with that? That's me recapping what the hell I'm hearing. But because we're going back and forth listening, it's sounding like I have more of an issue than I actually have. But I didn't. At one point, I even said if she was being messy, I wouldn't give a fuck. But why she saying that she wasn't being messy? That shit was messy. It's funny though, but it's messy. But then when I kept hearing you say, I wasn't trying to be messy, I was just trying to let you know because, whatever. And then you said, but it's messy talk, so I wasn't really being, is it really messy if it's messy talk? I didn't like that. Cause I'm like, well, if it's messy talk, then you was being messy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We was all being messy all day.
That's me just saying that I don't deem what I did messy, but if y'all deem it as messy, we're on messy talk.
Right. So I'm like, okay, I mean, shit, it's messy. That's fine. We was being messy all day. I wasn't upset at that. I even said multiple times throughout the couple days of all this happening, I said, if she was being messy, I didn't care. That doesn't bother me. I'd rather you just be like, shit, you know what I'm saying? I was a little, or I missed the mark or something. I'd rather hear that than for you to not acknowledge, like, okay, I may have fumbled this. Instead of you acknowledging that you may have fumbled it, you just said, I'm just not going to tell you shit.
Wait,
ever.
I thought I first had to acknowledge it was messy. What happened to, what do you mean fumble? You can't fumble mess, it's mess.
AP, I'm getting past all that. All that small little knick-knack shit is past it, because what the little small little detail shit of things that we both have said is causing this.
Okay.
So I'm moving past that. I don't need to keep speaking on the little tiny shit, because
I'm trying to move past a lot too, Rose, but then, you know, shit be happening and you be seeming like, you know.
I be seeming like what?
The narratives that you either create or carry, that's where I have a problem with.
Okay, I have a problem with you doing the same thing.
What narrative did I create about you?
That I set you up. That I was working with Tea Time. You said those things. Yes, you did, AP. You said that it was a setup.
Did I say she was working
Don't bring
No, because I had the conversation with HB, right? She was asking me the question.
You ain't say that verbatim, but along the lines of, yeah. So like Samantha said, it's the same. Yeah, pretty much.
You said it. You
felt like, but wait a minute, Rose. I got to get her this. She felt like it was more so you being used by Tea Time.
Yeah, but guess what? She didn't say those words. You did. You walked her into that conversation of her saying that. She didn't say it on her own volition. So based off the things that she said, not conversations that she had with you, but the things that she said and implied on the internet in front of thousands of people is what I'm going based off of.
So what are you trying to say to me then? What do you, in response to what I said, what are you saying? Are you saying no? What are you saying?
What I'm saying is that there couldn't have been a setup in regards to me and Tea Time working together to come at you. I never expected that conversation to ever happen, because that would mean that at that point, I even asked Leola to come and ask you questions. And then I knew that you were going to go into that situation about Hope and all that shit, that I wouldn't have known that. That was never the basis of the conversation.
So you're saying you've never been a part of a conversation where I wasn't around?
That's not what I said. I said in the live that I was holding the other day, I would not have known that question would have been asked to you, that you would have answered the way that you answered, that Tea Time would have said what she said in the comments and then came up, and then y'all would have had the interaction that y'all had. I would not have been able to set that up.
So can I ask you something?
Sure.
Have you ever had the conversation in that realm, the same elements you're talking about that I talked about? Have you ever been in a room where you have been a part of that discussion?
I have been in rooms where you and the whole situation was discussed. What does that have to do with? What does that have to do with what happened the other day?
A lot.
Okay, but you have been in spaces, if that's the case, right? Because this is the tip.
We can talk about it. Let's lay it out on there. Lay it on. So
how about this? This is the tit for tat that I'm speaking of, right?
It's not tit for tat. I want us to straighten this part out so we don't have to worry about it no more. That's what you're not understanding. That's not tit for tat. We've never had this talk before, right?
No, we've never had the conversation.
Okay, so that's not tit for tat.
It is, though, because you could have had that conversation with me, AP, at any point in time.
I didn't feel like I needed to, because it wasn't necessary. It wasn't applicable. It wasn't applicable, Rose.
Here's what's not fair. If we're cool or we're in each other's spaces at some point in time and the energy is good, at some point in time you could have brought it up like, hey, I remember X, Y, and Z. I didn't like that you were having this conversation or in this space saying whatever it was that you were saying. It's not fair to wait until there's a beef, or not even a beef, to wait until there's tension to then bring up all the grievances that you had in the past.
It's not all the grievances. It directly relates.
AP, hear me.
It directly relates.
AP, hear me. It is not fair to bring up things that had bothered you in the past in a current situation when I did not know that you felt that way at all. So at that point, you're piling on extra things that I didn't even know you felt the way about.
No, I'm not piling it on.
That is how I feel. That is how I feel.
Okay, that's how you feel.
You're piling that on.
Okay.
That's not fair. Because
that's not my intention. That's not my intention, but I need you to understand where I'm coming from. Because you would be looking at it the same way. You the same person that tell me too many people play games with you. You need to have your head on a swivel. Look, you get what I'm saying?
Hear me out. I had people, remember, Edna literally sent me clips of you talking shit about me to other people. And I never,
Okay.
hey, hear me. There's a reason why I'm bringing this to you,
She
right?
sent them to you.
Listen. I can't even tell you what the fuck you said in them damn clips because I didn't care. I didn't use that against you. I didn't hold that against you. When you were going and spinning them fucking narratives, I didn't say, hey, AP, I got clips of you. I didn't do that shit because it has nothing to do with right now.
But what narratives?
Listen to the point that I'm proving something to you. I need you to hear me.
Okay.
I didn't go and bring up past shit that happened between you and I or any discrepancies that we had in the past to validate how I felt right now. I'm talking about what happened right now. It is not fair to bring up past shit to then validate your claim today as to how somebody could be setting you up because of conversations that had in the past. That's not fair. Those two are not, they don't mesh. They don't go. It doesn't click. So
They don't go. They're not even in the same
it doesn't.
industry.
It doesn't.
But what you're telling me though is that's not the same industry. You're telling me that the conversations that you even heard come out of your live of who said what and whatever and what was brought up. You're saying that's not directly even close to the same conversations you've had when I haven't been in the space.
AP.
That you participated in. I'm asking you, like, just be honest with me, Rose. I'm asking you, just be honest with me, yo.
I'm being
Is
honest.
it not
with
the same?
It's not the same conversation because you said, hey, you said that Tea Time has the statement that you made in my live was that Tea Time has never defended you ever. You said she never hey.
We're not doing the semantics.
Hey, it's not semantics. I'm telling you literally what you said in my live as to why I've been speaking to that. I'm not speaking to what the fuck Hulk did and didn't do. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. I don't give a fuck about no keys. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm speaking to what you said in my live. And the statements that you made was that Tea Time had never defended you, that she had never checked A. Simone, that she had never checked Hulk. That's what you said. That is what you said. Tea Time Dead said in the comments, that is a lie. And then you saw she said that in the comments. And you said she's antagonizing me. And I said, wait, I don't think that that's antagonistic. You said, no, give me a second. Let me finish. She is antagonizing me because she wants to be in the spaces where I'm at. She knows I'm here. I'm here first. I was here first. Then Tea Time said now that's a lie. And the reason why she said that is because she also sits in my space. She's also a mutual of mine. So yes, you come and sit, but also she does too.
I'm sure she does.
When you're not there, she's there.
That's not even my point. I'm sure she does.
Okay, so when you're not there, she's still there. When you're there, she may be there. Sometimes she may not even stay long if you're there.
That's cool. That's fine.
So the point that I'm making is that it was a whole lot of miscommunication and misunderstanding because you don't like her. Period. And I get that.
No.
Okay. When she got up on the panel and she said, she even made a statement saying, I can play a clip showing that I did defend you.
She got Arsenal clips. We know that.
Okay. So the point of the matter was when she played the clip, when she went live and played the clip, I was able to hear that she did defend you. It doesn't take away from all the things that she may have done or how you felt about her or what you feel like she did. It don't take away from none of that. However,
it sounds like it is doing that.
However, in that moment, we can no longer say that she had never ever defended you. Never means it didn't happen.
You think that was for me? Do you?
AP.
Do you think that was for me? I'm asking you.
I can't speak to that.
Okay,
however,
you can't speak to that.
What I can speak to is what I saw, and she gave the evidence, and the evidence showed that she did defend you.
Here's what I want you to do. But then here's what I want you to do. Here's what I want you to do, Rose. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to tell me what else you see.
I see.
There's a lot of. Hold on, let me finish. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors on this motherfucking app, and I'm sick of playing. I'm sick of playing with all y'all.
Okay.
I'm sick of playing with all y'all. Because y'all will sit there and highlight one clip when I can show plenty others.
I'm not saying.
And so what I'm saying, but that is what you're saying. When you spin that and there's nothing else to it to add, this is the context you're talking about that you say is missing. And that was the problem with me throwing the bone. See, the problem with you even saying that there's that one clip is that there's so much other fucking context that you need to find. And that's what I'm saying. And that's my point. That's where I get escalated. Because that's what I'm talking about, the smoke and mirrors on this motherfucking app that these motherfuckers play all fucking day. Games. And they use people like you to
Hey,
do
you
it.
guys were doing
AP,
so
Cool.
good, but you're
Give me a
ignoring
second.
me.
Give me a
need you to
second.
calm
Cool.
down.
Give me a
You gotta calm
second. Give
down,
me a
AP.
Go
second.
down.
I got you. Give me a
Okay.
second.
Just calm down.
All I'm telling you, cool, please don't. Give me a sec.
I think that this is
All I'm
misdirected.
asking, but no, what I'm saying is that is the deeper part.
This is misdirected energy.
Because it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not when you no. See, it's not when you want to participate in said conversation. When you say it's misdirected, but you've participated and been actively involved in said conversation
So have
that
you.
lead to today.
So
right?
have you with me.
So,
But I'm not used,
okay,
I'm not
well, then
moving
we
like
can
this.
talk. We can talk. That's fine. I don't mind talking with you about that, Rose. I
Yeah, but
don't.
it's not- but why?
I don't
It's
mind
in the
talking. But
past.
let me get no. But let me finish though. Let me finish because I don't mind talking to you about that. You want to say all the discrepancies and all the shit that I've whatever participated in the conversations where it surrounded you. Let's talk about it. I don't mind clearing the air with you about that. But what I'm telling you, and the reason why you're sitting up there saying, "Well, I mean, we should have been able to have a conversation. I don't see why." No, because there's a reason for that, and you're missing a whole lot of context, babe. That's what I'm telling you. It's a lot of context missing. And it's a lot of motherfuckers that know context is missing. And you know what they do when they hear you do things like that? They fucking laugh because it's another day of them not getting the full fucking context per usual. And this is why I dropped out of your live and I wanted to tell you that I don't want to have this conversation. I'm not participating in this. I'm going to drop because I'm not doing this because I know how this fucking rodeo goes. You know when you've gone on a fucking ride and you've been on it for all of fucking 2024? I've studied long enough to know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's all I'm saying. Hear me out when I say that. And I get what you're saying, because that's all you see, right? You see that. You see that one thing and you're like, huh. But then I can show you plenty of others. I can show you a fucking progression of how shit is different today where it wasn't day one. At all. At all. On day one. At all. So,
Why?
I appreciate what you're saying. I have no issue with you. I do think you're being used, and I stand on that. I wish
Yeah, you get
you
that quick.
wouldn't. I wish you wouldn't, because I want to talk to her. I wish you wouldn't. I wish you would open your eyes just as much as you tell me to open mine. There's no smoke between us. I don't want to discuss this and that person anymore. Like, I really don't. I kind of just want to discuss you and me and just keep it on you and me. If you want to discuss further anything I've been involved in on this app as it relates to you, I'm happy to do so. But this with you and me, we're not discussing that. That's not a part of you and me. I'm sorry. It's not. We're not entering it in. I don't want it to be. I don't even want remnants of it. I don't want the stench. I don't like it. I don't want it. Can you respect that? Please. Because I'll stay out of your space too. I don't mind doing that too. If it's got to come to it. But I'd like to move on if we can.
Do you also feel like Arby's got set up yesterday in his live when he was telling T Time to play that diss track about you and so she was hinting around to it? Do you feel like T Time's just going around setting people up?
Oh no. I didn't really see much of it. I heard about it, but
Yeah, it was awkward. You're done playing games with us, right? Look
Well,
at you. Arby's,
if
get out.
if it's awkward to y'all, then there you go. I guess you got your answer. So,
Ooh.
so like I said, Rose, almost called you something.
Babe,
Not.
or something?
Nope, shut up. Rose, are you listening to me? Are you still there?
Yeah. You want to be my girlfriend for a long time,
Yo, bro.
then you're gonna have to let those bygones be bygones. Let the past be the past. You can't keep bringing it up.
Yeah, with you and me, for sure. Our past will be our past. Goddamn right. I'm not carrying this shit forward. Not with you. Not with you. Y'all done talking about AP or y'all just I don't mind being, I know a lot of y'all love me out here. Oh, I'd be embarrassed. Oh, I'm still taking it, honey. I'm still taking it. God.
See, girl.
Libra was just in the hot seat this morning. What you mean? Libra, what you do?
Child, girl, I
What
heard
Libra
Alicia's
do?
been arguing all across this app with Most Stupid.
Oh, hey
Yeah,
Libra,
she's been
did you ever
arguing with
find
him
that
all
clip
morning.
though? Because you
Who
said
is
you was
most?
going to find the clip. Did you ever find that? Because you ain't come back last night.
Who,
She
me?
sure was. Libra, can you come up here and tell us what you did?
Okay.
Most hated versus Libra. Oh, that's not real. They be doing that shit all the time. Everyone take their meds today. Everybody, take your meds.
No, AP, they wasn't playing.
They
No,
wasn't?
it was not playing.
So what was they talking about? What was they
It
why
was
wouldn't they
it was Libra and what's her name? What's her name? Damn, I can't think of her name, HB. Oh God. Oh shit. I can't remember.
what was it?
Where Roland at? Roland remember? Oh yeah, Mai. That's who it was. It was Mai.
My my? My my?
She was going to find a clip, something about but they good. It was her, and so she did come back and clear it up. Libra, did come back and clear it up because you said something about somebody was carrying bones in the comments, and Ma was
Fell asleep. Did she come back in the panel?
Nah, not as I know. That's right, Tidala. You was up there. Oh, she did come back. Oh, okay.
Hold on. Come up here. Where is she? Libra. Libra, come up here.
Here she at work.
Oh, she's at work. Okay.
Yeah, I
She
didn't
shut
see
down.
it either.
We were
Jador,
waiting for a
but
moment.
yeah, we were waiting. Yeah, Candy was in there.
HB, did you see Braid played in AJ Face today?
No, what happened? Where's
I don't
it?
know. That was from the Common Cousins.
Do y'all know?
Rose, am I allowed to read comments from the comments anywhere I go? I guess I gotta ask you first. And
See,
I
you
didn't.
doing
I need to.
it.
What?
Oh my God, you just never
Can I read?
changed. You ain't even like
What?
2 minutes.
Rose, can I?
That's why she ignoring you.
Oh, fine.
Because you started.
I want to ask her. No, I just want to ask her permission.
Why is AJ talking shit about you and Rose?
Damn.
What else is there for her to talk about? Like, this goddamn point.
Girl, she thought he was coming up to apologize and he tricked her into a battle. Girl, she thought he was coming up to apologize and he tricked her into a battle.
You lie.
Okay. AJ, yeah, she do. She talks shit about everybody. What else do you expect? Rose, why are you quiet? Don't be mad at me. AJ said, why about to play a clip? What?
Oh, Missy,
Yeah, I know she'd be mad with you. I don't understand. I mean, she only talks about the content that we give her. Shit. I bet you Rose listening right now. I bet you she's listening right now.
You guys about to play a clip.
No, I'm not. You're not. What are you doing then?
Girl, Motaz did me filthy this morning.
Oh, you about to get in the shower. she's doing that one thing.
I'm trying to tell you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Say you joining her?
Rose said, "Are you going to meet
Oh,
her in the
everybody, see, we
shower?"
already see, we read what she said.
I just wanted to say it out loud, though.
We read what she
I just
said.
wanted to say it out
Messy
No,
motherfuckers
he not
up
mad at me
here.
no more. Let me tell y'all where he wrote my DMs. He said this. Hold on. He wrote me early this morning at 1:00 in the morning. He said, hi. I said, hey. He said, I'm upset because I love you and you let me down like this. But I feel better today because I know these girls hate me. And then